Thank you. And it will actually be Sarah and Nick together reporting from Vectors and Vector Group, the Vector-Borne Diseases Group. We were actually perfect group from the point of view of One Health, because we were 20, 30 people from all different occupations. We were docs and veterinarians and biologists and entomologists, and there were some policymakers, which made our group very perfect. So after a few hours, we came out with several conclusions, but we pulled now only 3, just to give you a little bit of what we talked about. And the first one would be that there is no unique solution for every vector or vector-borne disease, and it actually depends on the problem. After discussing different vectors and different diseases that we came across in our group, it came out that there is no unique solution. You have to first look at the problem, or either at the disease or at the vector, and then try to find a solution.
Then as a second thing that came clear from our group was that, so it's very complex. It's many vectors, many vector-borne diseases. And it was clear that if you want to start doing monitoring of vectors or vector-borne diseases, there should be a clear goal. It should be clear why you start doing it. And even more important, there should also be control measures in place, that you know what you're going to do if you find something. If you find a new exotic mosquito, or if you find a certain pathogen, that there are at policy levels clear control measures in place. And now that seems to be missing in some countries. Some countries are already quite further, but others are missing that.
Yes, and we had very nice examples from some countries, like France and Holland. We had interesting propositions of how they dealt with problems. And then we had a feedback from policymakers who said that they need an input from research. So research has to come before policy making, and we research should be the ones to start the research, find something, and then give them a simple and very clear solution that will lead to some kind of resolution.
Yeah. And just to add to that, to conclude, it was also something that was said already this morning, that sometimes we should try to be a little bit more proactive and not just reactive, as we do now in most cases.
Thank you.